Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. This Saturday is UFC 266, and we are getting the return of Nick Diaz. He will fight Robbie Lawler in the featured fight on the main card. And there's been some bizarre circumstances leading up to this fight. And also, Nick Diaz just did an interview with ESPN's Brett Okamoto, and he said some really bizarre stuff. I feel like he's disconnected from reality. I thought it was weird, but I also thought it was laughable. I'm going to show you a clip here in a minute, but if you guys want to check out the full interview with ESPN, I will link it in the description. It's like a 20-minute interview with Nick Diaz. But first off, Nick Diaz is coming back after a 6-year layoff. He has not fought since 2015, January of 2015, against Anderson Silva, where he lost, but then the decision got overturned because Anderson Silva tested positive. And since that loss to Anderson, he just hasn't fought. And what we've seen of him online has been a lot of partying, a lot of drinking. And people have wondered, is Nick Diaz ever going to return? It's been talked about for years. People love Nick Diaz. And I don't want this video to come off as I'm some type of Nick Diaz hater. I love the Diaz brothers. I'm a big fan of both of them. But when I watched this interview, I just saw a guy, and I know it could just be Diaz being Diaz, but at the same time, I don't know. I got weird vibes from it, and some of the stuff that he was saying. I don't know how Brett Okamoto even like kept a straight face or didn't ask follow-up questions, but I don't know if he's in the right mental state to really be stepping in the cage at UFC 266. Well, first off, this fight was originally supposed to be at 170, welterweight. Couple days out from the fight, all of a sudden it comes out that Nick Diaz wants to move the fight to middleweight, which is 185 pounds, which I've talked about briefly on my live chat. I don't think that's fair to Robbie Lawler at all. Supposedly he's already under 185 pounds. He's already began cutting weight, and now all of a sudden it's going to change. How is that fair? That's an advantage to Nick Diaz, and that's not right regardless of who it's coming from. If it was Robbie Lawler doing the same thing, I'd be criticizing him as well. How can you show up after you signed a contract to make a certain weight, and all of a sudden, a couple days before the fight, you're like, you know what? I want to make it 15 pounds higher. That isn't right to anyone. I hope Robbie Lawler gets some type of extra money for this fight. He should get a bonus check or something because that's not right to put him in a position. And also, it's all public. So if Robbie Lawler just says, you know what? I'm not really feeling this. Do you know what kind of shitstorm that he would get for denying this fight at 185 pounds? And I thought that was weird, but then also this interview, and I know Nick Diaz, talks a certain way, and he did an interview with Ariel Helwani last year where it was really strange, and people were wondering, what was going on with him. Did he have a drug problem, or was he drunk, or what was going on? That interview, I thought Nick Diaz in the countdowns looked really good, talked really well, and I even think in this Brett Okamoto interview, he talked pretty well, but he just said some things that really struck me as did he really just say that? And I'm going to play the clip for you here in a second. But guys, I just cannot believe, and I don't know, what reality is he living in that he's, talking about this specific fighter. So forget talking about it. Let's play the clip and then we'll react to it.
I've heard you say that you're the best fighter in the world, though, and you feel like it's genuine and you truly believe that.
Yes, I think I do believe that. I do believe that, but given the what do you have, Usman? I think I'll beat Usman. I had a better shot at beating Usman than I do Lawler, just because because I already beat Lawler. This doesn't make sense for me to go in there and fight Robbie Lawler again. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this. This should not happen. Whoever set this up is an idiot. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why this happened. I should be fighting Kamaru Usman, and that's it. Mm-hmm.
So one thing that really struck me with that clip is I should be fighting Kamaru Usman, and that's it. First off, I am a huge fan of Nick Diaz, but do you know what Kamaru Usman would do to him? Kamaru Usman would wreck him, absolutely destroy him. I don't want to hear anybody saying, Kamaru Usman would lose to Nick Diaz. No, Kamaru Usman would wreck him, and I don't know what planet he's living on that he thinks he should come back after a 6-year layoff. Keep in mind, the last fight he won was like in 2010 against BJ Penn. He hasn't won a fight in about 11 years, and he thinks he should come back and fight Kamaru Usman for the welterweight title. What planet is he living on? And then also, I want to address the fact, I know fighters have to be a bit delusional about their abilities. He thinks he's the best in the world. That's fine. But to say whoever booked this Robbie Lawler fight is an idiot, this is the perfect matchup for him. If he can't get by Robbie Lawler, then he doesn't belong in the welterweight division anymore, honestly. And that hurts to say because Robbie Lawler is one of my favorites as well, but he's on a losing streak. And this was the perfect fight to make, a rematch 17 years in the making. So I just wanted to share that clip with you guys. Please comment down below and let me know, am I being over dramatic? What did you think about the clip? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, and I will see you in the next video.